Hi, do you create Cloud Flows or Canvas apps? Then you might be interested to learn about environment variables. If your flows and apps are packaged in a solution, you can take advantage of the environment variables to store parameters such as a site URL or a list name. To create an environment variable, first navigate to a Power Platform Maker portal. Then click on Solutions. If you don't have solutions yet, create a new one. Select your solution. Click the Environment Variables section. Then create a new environment variable. There are several environment variable types, but I'm gonna show you my favorite one, SharePoint Data Source. This comes in two flavors, site and list. So let's go ahead and create the site variable. And now let's create the list variable. Our variables are defined. Next, let's consume them from a flow. In a new or existing Cloud Flow, you'll see two environment variables that we've just created, a SharePoint site and a SharePoint list. I'll go ahead and use these variables across every SharePoint action. Even though environment variables are stored in the Dataverse, you don't need premium licenses to consume them in Flows and Canvas apps. So there is really no downside to using this approach. Next, let's consume our SharePoint variables from a Canvas app. I'll create a Canvas app. Then I'll create a new SharePoint data source. Click on Advanced and pick a SharePoint site variable. Click on Advanced again and select the SharePoint list variable. Now that our data source uses variables, we can easily repoint the entire app from one SharePoint site to another. This is especially useful if you want to migrate solutions between environments or tenants. As you can see, there are very few reasons not to use solutions and environment variables. This is true even if you create a single Canvas app or a flow. If you can, take a moment to create all your flows and apps inside a solution.